Hey guys, Harun here from feedback.com, and I have with me today the Xiaomi Mi 5 Android smartphone. The Mi 5 is Xiaomi's flagship phone, sporting a 5.15-inch screen with Gorilla Glass 4 protection. The display itself is an IPS panel with full HD resolution being a little subpar when put up next to some of the other flagship phones out there on the market. Now, while we are comparing the phone to the current market standards set by the likes of the HTC 10 and the new Samsung Galaxy S7, one thing you have to keep in mind is the Mi 5's incredible price range. It's almost half the price of the Samsung Galaxy S7 and yet manages to stay competitive in terms of performance and quality. The phone has a back panel made of glass that is very reminiscent of the Note 5 with a thickness of 7.3mm and weighing just under 130 grams. The phone is lightweight and easy to handle, but the glass panel on the back can make it a little slippery at times, so getting a case for it would be my suggestion. The Mi 5 is powered by the Snapdragon 820 processor and comes in two different versions with 3 and 4GB of RAM. This puts it on par with most of the Android phones out there in terms of pure processing power. It has dual SIM capability, and with a 3000 mAh battery, it can certainly last most of the day without a problem. Playing Pokemon Go on it, however, is not a recommended test for battery life. The phone runs Xiaomi's MIUI 8, which is based on Android Marshmallow operating system but has a more iOS feel to it. One of my favorite things about the phone is its home button. It's both tactile and touch, doubling up as a super quick fingerprint scanner. I mean, I barely see the lock screen while using it because it's so fast in recognizing my authority as a user. I've never really been impressed by fingerprint scanners implemented in phones, but this one kinda got me. The Mi 5's 4-megapixel front camera is quite good, and the angle is wide enough to get all of your friends in for that big group selfie. On the back, we have a 16-megapixel camera with dual LED flash. For what it's worth, I found it genuinely impressive in most cases. Low-light photos do suffer a bit, and while the flash does try to produce more natural-looking photos, it's not always the case, as with most phone cameras. Sure, it's not up to the iPhone 6s or Galaxy S7 standard, but comparing it to other phones of the price range, the Mi 5 does seem to hold its own quite easily. Down below, we've got the typical USB-C connector that most of the new phones are starting to adapt in their design, paving the way for the future of universal standard ports. Summing it all up, the Xiaomi Mi 5 is a brilliant phone. Nowadays, it's easy to get a cheap phone, but you miss out on performance most of the times. When you want to upgrade to higher performance standards, cost starts becoming an issue. With the Mi 5, however, you get a similar high-end experience but a very reasonable price. The main issue I've had with the phone is the software, which really doesn't do justice to the hardware that this phone has packed into it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to check out our review of the phone as well as the latest price updates from all across the region on feedback.com. The link is in the description below, and I'll see you guys next time.